Shut up, Jota. Shut up, Jota. Fucking Jota. What's wrong, Jota? You get noisy, Jota. Yeah. Joda. Joda, 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 Joda. Bah.
Can't do that right now.
Relax. Relax, Jota. Relax, Jota. Now you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep.
What do you need? Strength.
Huh.
I'll be right back, you guys.
Shut that goddamn rooster up. Shut that goddamn rooster up. Alright, I'm back. Oh, okay, I'm back. Oh shit, look at all that.
Inventory is full. I can't loot that right now. I can't loot that right now.
That's what I'm talking about. I'll leave that. I have to keep going. Fuck off me, you piece of shit dog. I think I need that.
got a lot of fucking stuff. That's a potential level right there. Okay, let's see what we got.
Greetings.
Peace be with you.
Nice. Got all the quests. Bruiseweed and Serpent Bloom. No goblin. No goblin. Goblin. Let's go. There it is. Oh, one more survival in right there. Okay. King's blood, life. I can't even get life fruit yet. Oh my god, that thing died. Oh shit.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Lady Anacondria.
I'm still recharging.
Dead. Raining damage. Let's go. I love having fun with this little warlock.
None can stand against the Serpent Lords.
Ow. They slept me now. That's cool. Gem of Anacondria. Thank you. I'm closer to getting my new staff. I got that arachnophobia staff. Hey, it does the job right now. I'll eventually get a better one. We got a really high level healer to go because we couldn't find a healer, so we just settled for the first one we could find. The first one we could find is level 28. I mean, we shouldn't die. We shouldn't die. There's still a chance we could. If we're that bad, we can. I've seen it. Uh-oh. We got the screeches. Ah, I can't carry anymore. Holy shit. Oh shit! I deleted the wrong thing. God damn it. Ah, there's more at the very end. I think I'm like one of the only ones that's on the quest. Anyone need cookie? Whoa, what the where did these guys come from? I mean, I know they screamed, but oh, okay, they were probably right there. I like to hurt myself for mana. Do I even have the Deviant Knights quest? I don't. Yeah. I don't think I'm actually going to complete it. How many people are on it? 3 people are on it? How did I not grab that quest? I guess it was like grayed out.
I'm out of range.
Got Earth Root, Serpent Bloom. number 8. That's cool. Ken Vane right there. Group them together. Get some AoE. Ah, he put my pet to sleep. I'll take a hit off of that. Yo, what's up? Hey, WoW's treating me pretty good. Can't complain, can't complain. This is one of my mini ults, so yeah, just having fun. I'm definitely not a Warlock main, I'll tell you that much right now. Definitely not a Warlock main, but I like the game, so I do alright. Number 9, baby. That's cool. I can just dot him up and start looting the start looting the quest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. You put the kitty to sleep. Uh-oh. I told them LOS here so they don't have to pull the whole group, because I don't know if we have a designated tank, so I'm just gonna line of sight for them if I have to make the group go smoother. I like line of sight pulls, even when I am tank. Just because I'm a simple old DPS warlock doesn't mean I don't know how to pull in this game. I know how to pull. Kitty was put to sleep. Okay, I'll just send my pet in. So my pet will give him the blood pack buff, and it'll cast the fire shield on him. Hey, that blood pack gives 11 stamina, because I went improved imp, improved void walker. Because my class already does damage, so I don't need to build damage. I really don't. I could build it, but if I do it like this, my tank's gonna be strong. Oh, that's a big pull right there. That's a very big pull. Let's hope I don't pull threat. I'm pulling threat. Do. Damn it. that damage. Yeah, my class does damage, so if I can support the tank, making him a little bit stronger so he doesn't die, I can run dungeons more effectively. That's the thinking behind that. That little fire shield and that blood pack does come in handy. Fire shield helps with threat. Blood pack helps with taking damage. Oh damn, 30 minutes to go. Damn, bro. Get that grind. Get that grind, brother. I just applied for a custodian job for the school. Let's hope I get that. I currently work at the post office, but the Senate grilled the Postmaster General. Let's just say it didn't look good. I mean, post office is hemorrhaging a lot of money. My specific post office where I'm from, we got a postmaster that makes over 120 grand a year. He doesn't do shit. He doesn't do anything. Like, literally, he won't even open up an email. Our supervisor does like all the work pretty much.
Inventory is full.
And then I look at that and I'm like, dude, they're literally enabling him to just be like that. They don't do any follow-up. Also, you know, there's no one's gonna be held accountable. They're just gonna keep hemorrhaging money from this place. And I would really like to find a place to retire from that has a pension and everything. I've already wasted like 4 or 5 years. I mean, it was very different. I didn't know that it was that bad until like things started popping up in stories, and I was like, oh man, dude, what did I get myself into? So that's where I'm at. I just lost 5 years, almost 5 years with that company. And here I thought, I was like, oh, it's a government job, good benefits, pension, everything. Nah, bruh. Nah, I was wrong. I was so wrong. But yeah, no, it took a little bit for my eyes to open up, and then just watching the head postmaster skate by, and then now they're borrowing from the pension to pay for like the current staff. So we're not even like, I might not even have a pension with that place. So I updated my resume so that I can try to get a job with the school system. The school, like, you'll have a pension where you make 60% of what you made on income when you retire. And I still have like a good 20 years left in me, maybe 25. Do I want to work for 25 years? Hell no. If I can retire early, I'm going to retire early. But I just needed to get my ass moving and see if I can get just a better job, I should say. Because yeah, working at the post office at first, it was good. I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty good. But seeing of everything that's happening through the Senate, and then our Postmaster General, like, doesn't really know what's going on, and I'm like, well, that's not surprising. Look at my boss. He literally he doesn't even leave his office or do anything, no follow-up, unless he's required to. Which they'll leave like something on his desk saying, oh, you have to do a stand-up with all the people under you so that they know, and it's for like insurance reasons, because they can say, oh no, he never did that stand-up where he had that talk with us. Oh brother, yeah, it took me a while. I mean, I'm like middle-aged, but I've been like exercising and taking care of myself and whatnot, and so if I can get into the school system and put in a 20 years and see if I can get a little pension from that, I'll be happy. I can retire happy. Assuming that I'll have Social Security as well at the time I retire and it's not all dried up. We'll see what happens about that. But yeah, I wish I would have found out a lot sooner. I would have worked. I would have put in. I would have tried harder to get into the school system. But yeah, no. Once I seen how they were just enabling my head boss that makes that much money. Oh, it's not just me that feels that way. There's like nobody at that job site that like really respects him or anything. It's to the point where workers will come in, they'll ask him a question. Oh, where am I where am I stationed at? Where am I gonna be? What am I gonna do? Oh, wait for the supervisor to come in. He literally takes the hands-off approach of doing anything. Like he doesn't call any shots. So I'm like, wow. When he's only there and the supervisor's there, if I have a concern, I wait for the supervisor to come back in. That's how bad it is. I don't let him know anything because I know it's not going to do anything. If I let him know something, I know there's not going to be any follow-up, and it's going to fall back on me because I let the wrong person know. Because I did that before. I had to learn it. And then the customer started getting angry and yelling at me like, hey, no one ever called me or blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, I left your phone number and the concern on the postmaster's desk. He was supposed to call you. Well, he didn't call me. I'm like, I'm sorry. I guess I left it to the wrong person. Let me talk to my supervisor, and my supervisor will take care of you. Because it was one of those concerns where, like, it was out of my hands. Like, it had to come from higher up. But yeah, I felt bad for that customer. Come on, dude, that's literally that guy's job, is to take care of those things where I don't have any say-so because I don't have the authority to make that call. You know, it has to come from higher up. I mean, for the most part, if it's something minor, of course, I'll take care of it. I've been in a manager, supervisor role. I know how to do certain things. But, yeah, no, when you're getting cussed at by the customer, oh, they never got back to me. I'm supposed to get my, I want proof of residence, and I want to start getting mail at this place where I live, where I put up. I'm like, well, did you go through the city first? Yes, they're telling me that they're waiting on you guys. I'm like, yeah, I guess that's my supervisor's job, not my postmaster. And literally, the postmaster can do that. But again, he takes the hands-off approach. He literally takes the hands-off, but he makes 120 grand a year. Plus bonuses. Plus bonuses. I don't know how they're still able to get bonuses when it's that bad. Like, yeah. They were grilling the postmaster general. They're like, dude, your mail, like, you're delivering the mail so much slower. It went from like 2-3 day delivery to like 4 or 5 day delivery. How do you continue to get bonuses and you're delivering the mail slowly? Like, and then the postmaster general just fires back, oh, I'm not responsible for those bonuses. So he's all, you're not going to take bonuses until the mail gets delivered? Is that what you're saying? And he didn't explain anything. Ay, that was so bad. But yeah, no, I was like, dude, they literally enable people to be completely lazy, and well, that's why the post office is hemorrhaging money. I don't want to go down when the ship goes down, because the way that it's looking, like, it looks bad. And then this is just in my station. my station's small, so I could imagine a big station where someone makes like maybe 150 grand a year and they literally do nothing. I'm like, dude, that's why the post office is hemorrhaging so much money. And we have a union too to protect us. So like, even if I opened up, like I do the open door procedure on the union, I say, hey, we've already done that where we said our postmaster literally does nothing. The union came in, or the postmaster's boss came in, had a talk with them, and nothing changed. And that was like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Like literally every worker complained about him. I'm not even lying. Like every person complained about him. The head boss came in, talked to him, did nothing. Literally did nothing. He still has his job today. Still continue bonuses. Still continue to make 120 grand a year. It's funny. There's a meme that goes on at our station. You could piss any worker off. You could just say, "Hey, our boss makes 120 grand a year," and then they'll just make that face at you like, "Don't even get me started on that crap." Like they're literally that pissed off about it. And like I just kind of turned it into a meme because I'm just like, yeah, well, there's not much we can do. We already said like, anytime we voice our concerns, he says, oh, wait for the supervisor to come in. Wait for the supervisor to come in. And it's to the point where I've heard a worker say, hey, do your job. It's your job. Like they're telling the head boss to get to work. I've never seen a worker tell the head boss to get to work. I've never seen that. I've been in a couple of jobs, careers and whatnot, but I've never seen workers tell the boss to get to work. Yeah, no, unions are pretty... As long as a union get paid, that's all they care about, is the money. God forbid you make them work. And how about this? Maybe it's not every union, because I'm pretty sure some people actually take their job seriously, but the majority probably don't. They get to a cushy position, and that's it. They're GG. It's over. They're already retired. As soon as they hit that position and they're collecting that big salary, it's like, no, because like, what if I make the wrong call, and then I lose my job because of that? Like, I could see them saying something like that. But yeah, no, it's pretty bad. Once I seen that's how it was, I was like, dude, if they're literally enabling this incompetence, there's no hope for this place. I need to get out of here. I don't want to go down with the ship. Toss me a life preserver and I'll paddle my way to safety somewhere else. But I hate to say that because I really do like the job. Like, literally, I do like it. But I see how many people skate by and like don't do anything. It's not just him too. There's a couple of other people that work there that literally like slow as fuck. And then they cut back my hours and not cutting back theirs because it's all seniority. It's not based on job performance. If it was based on job performance, shit, I would have taken at least half the hours of the other people that work there. But since I got hired on later, that don't matter. It's all seniority based, and you got a union to back you up for that too. So yeah, that's why I was like, you know what, I need to get out of here. And the faster I get out of here, the better, because then I won't have to cover their vacations. That means they'll never go on vacation because of me, because I'm just like, literally, I'll go over there to cover their vacations. That's when I get all my hours. So I'm just like, nah, dude, I don't want to be your guys' lapdog. I'd rather start busting my ass and having a pension at the very end versus my pension drying out, because that's what we're using to pay the workers currently, because we don't have any cash on hand to pay our workers. And I'm like, dude, yeah, no, I'm done with this. And like, I'm literally holding my tongue every day that I'm in there. And like, I have to deal with it, you know? You just have to deal with it, because there's a pecking order, and the post office outdated motto and everything is outdated over there. So yeah, you just have to deal with it. Talk about a fucked up eye opener, you know, just having to deal with it. I'm like, damn, man, no way. But I hope your job's more promising than mine. Sorry to you guys hearing me bitch this whole time. I'm pretty sure it's the grass is greener on other pastures. You know, it can't just be me that's dealing with this. It was just, like I said, a rude awakening, that's all. So I just need to get the hell out of there as soon as I can, so that I can start putting my time and investing my time in somewhere else. And the fucked up thing is like I said, I really like the job. It's good work, and I only live 3 blocks away from my post office. Like my current post office, I only live 3 blocks away. So I wanted to retire, knowing that I was in walking distance of my career. So yeah, it was a pretty big letdown, but I mean, the amount of incompetence they let people get away with over there, and like I said, it's not just my main leader, postmaster over there. I mean, he's literally opened up the gateway for incompetence for other people there too. Like, there's this person called a lead, and he's basically supposed to be able to do everything there. And then when the first like couple of years, I've asked for guidance. He's like, "Oh, I don't do that. Oh, that's not my job. I don't do that." I'm like, "Oh, no, that's fine. Can you just teach me how?" "Oh, no, I never learned how to do that." I'm like, "You've been here over 20 years, and you've never done that?" I'm all like, make it make sense, please. I'm like, I'm not telling you to do that job. I'm just telling you to teach me so I can do it, so I know how to do it. And yeah, no, he's like, "Oh, I don't do that. They do that." And I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm all, but you're supposed to know how, right? Like, that's, if someone came in to audit you and you didn't know how to do it, I mean, you wouldn't lose your job because you're protected by the union, but they would say, like, you know, you don't know how to do that, and you should know how to do that." And I'm just like, well, oh, okay. Yeah, let's hope for the best, brother. Let's hope that everything is, you know, good at Amazon. Let's just hope. Because what, AI is going to replace us all soon? That's why, like, as a custodian, at least, it's manual labor. I think it's going to take them a while to get, like, robots for the school district, I'm guessing. I'm very hopeful. I'm hoping that, like, the school districts are going to wait to get, like, AI robots for a little bit. Like, maybe AI will start teaching the class. Like, that would be scary, wouldn't it? If, like, they just came in to a classroom and then, like, it's just a computer that you sign into, and then the computer literally teaches the class, and you no longer have to pay a salary for a teacher. Like, I feel like the teachers will get replaced faster than the I'm being hopeful, of course, because custodians don't make as much as a teacher. Because teachers, you have to actually go to school, get like a bachelor's and stuff like that, so your time's more worth it. So it would be more logical to replace the teacher, because the teacher has a higher pay. I'm just going as a business standpoint. There are more teachers as well too than there are custodians. Again, I'm keeping that in mind. Because there was like to be a typist or something like that, you just needed to get a typist certificate. And I was looking that up, but I'm like, wait. I'm all, that's at a computer. I'm all, AI is gonna type way faster than me. Even if I start learning how, I mean, I know how to type pretty decent, but even if I tried to get that, I'm all, AI will probably replace me pretty soon. Because there's gonna be a big AI boom, big old push. And then like anyone at a computer is gonna be kind of pretty much useless. That's from what I've been hearing. Let's just hope that my tinfoil hat theories are completely wrong and everything's going to be exactly the way we want it. There's going to be a universal income, stuff like that. I'm hoping for that. I really am. I'd like to think that that's where we're heading. Unfortunately, I live in reality. And I know how people are very, what do you call that? What do you call that? They're very frugal with their money when it comes to their money. So business people are, you know, yeah, they're going to look at the bottom line. They don't care whose lives they're affecting. They're just going to look at the bottom line. So if they can cut some positions, I'm pretty sure they're going to do that. And like I said, anyone at a computer is not really safe. Hate to think that way, sorry, but you know, that's kind of how the reality is right now. Unless World War III happens and then they EMP us and they EMP all our data centers, that would be like a perfect target to hit. If I was a what's it called? If I was like the opposing country wanting to take out the U.S.'s well-being, I would hit their AI data center infrastructure and take down all their data centers so that they don't have AI capabilities. Assuming AI doesn't consume itself and take over the humans. Have you guys seen The Matrix? Like recently? Have you seen the first Matrix? Watch the first Matrix now and think about the way AI is. It'll blow your damn mind, okay? I recently watched the first Matrix, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'll tell you that much. Just think about where AI is taking us and whatnot. And watch the Matrix with an open mind. Okay, it'll blow your socks off. Okay, it'll completely blow your socks off. Yeah, no, I would love to pay me to stay home. I'll be streaming all day. I'll be streaming World of Warcraft. What I'm doing right now, that's exactly what I'd be doing. I think we should clear, you guys. I really think we should clear. Oh my god, it's so scary. I feel like if we pull everything, I'm gonna hearth out. I will roach out completely. Oh, that pet. I thought that pet was gonna pull. But yeah, no, me too. Pay me to stay home. That means what? We would have a universal healthcare? Healthcare would have to be free then at that point. Because how are we gonna pay for healthcare if everyone's gonna not be at work? Only the rich will have healthcare, maybe? Like, how's that gonna work? Scary to think. All that is all scary. Because right now, I'm getting free healthcare. I'm on food stamps. I'm on, again, I'm getting free healthcare through the state. I'm on food stamps. I've never been able to apply for food stamps or healthcare because I've always made too much money, because I've always had a job that gave me hours where I, was out of the poverty line, even though I still lived in poverty. Even though I couldn't afford health insurance, I still couldn't get it through the state, like free. But now that they literally cut my salary and cut my hours and all that crap because I'm like the lowest on the totem pole, even though I'm like one of the, dude, like I said, the people above me are just like they're so caught up in their ways. If someone came in and like did an evaluation on them, they would lose their job. Like, it's not even funny. It's sad, really. But I mean, when you got the head postmaster making that much and not doing a damn thing, and literally cannot, you literally, dude, I don't know. It boggles my mind. I'm just like, dude, how the hell can they just like let that happen? You could literally save a bunch of money by just cutting him, because the supervisor does all the work. She literally does every job over there. Like, she does everything. It's crazy. And he just skates by. But then I look at it and I'm like, yeah, I mean, they're literally letting this shit happen. I need to get out of here. And I can't report it because it's already been reported by multiple people before me. And they just, like I said, they never did anything about it. And I'm like, okay, we're just stuck like that. Oh, that sucks. I feel like the best way I can put an analogy, I feel like a female being sexual harassed at work, and I've told people about it, but they say, oh, we can't do anything because he's protected. Like, literally. And then, like, let's just say the other workers are complaining about the same thing. They all complained about the same thing. Boss comes in, the head boss over our boss comes in and says, oh yeah, we had a talk with him. And he's still doing the same thing. God. Oh yeah. So yeah, no, I just, I've been paying taxes for like, I don't know. I've been working for over 20 years already, and I want to work another 20 years. I mean, I don't want to work another 20 years. If I couldn't win the lottery, I'd probably do the one where it pays you out over like a long period of time, because I'm already middle-aged, so over that long period of time, I could live within my means. And yeah. I'm pretty thrifty. I lived poor my whole life. Right now, my diet consists of potatoes, eggs, onions, beans, and rice. And dude, that doesn't cost much at all. It really doesn't. I pay more in gas prices because I live in California than I do in food. Like, if I want to stretch that 150 bucks, if I just buy potatoes, rice, and beans, I could live off of that. Like, I know I can. But the gas is like 5 something a gallon. Okay, that's just too much. Okay. Again, I spend more in gas than I do in food. And that's crazy. And I don't even go anywhere. That's the sad thing about it. That's just like running errands and paying bills and stuff like that. Going out to go buy food, because I do a lot of walking and rucking and stuff like that to just keep myself nice and healthy, and keep myself nice and flexible and limber for my age. So I started, doing more exercises, rucking, military rucking and stuff. And just to keep myself limber, so that if I get hired on, that's like manual labor, I'm already kind of like conditioned for it. It's not gonna like, it's gone down a little bit, yeah, but it's still 5 something a gallon where I'm at in California. It used to be close to $6 a gallon. Like, I do agree with that statement, but it's still over $5 and like something cents a gallon. That's still a lot. That is still a lot. That's more than milk, okay? I buy there's this like little budget store that I go to buy my eggs. If you watch one of my shorts, it's actually in my shorts. I posted it in my YouTube shorts. They're selling 2 5-dozen eggs for $9. So 10 dozen eggs for $9. I mean, they're not name brand eggs or anything like that, but I mean, it's protein and it's affordable, and I happen to like eggs a lot. So yeah. I've been surviving off of eggs for a while. Prior to that, I was eating a lot of chicken and white rice and broccoli. I lost a lot of weight. I used to be 250 pounds, close to 250. Now I'm like 180. Biggest thing is because, well, I decreased my funds. So you know, and then I changed my diet to kind of fit my like how much money I get now. So I eat out very rarely now. I probably eat out like maybe once a month, and that's because I'm like, you know what, I just want a change of scenery because I've been eating too much onions and eggs and rice and beans and potatoes. Like that's all I survive on. That's like 90% of my 90% of my diet right there. So every once in a while, I will go out and get something to eat. Again, it's like once a month, if that. Oh, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. So yeah, it's very rare that I go out to eat because everything is just so goddamn expensive. If I want to save money, I'm gonna have to and go out to eat. I'll have to go to the next town over, which is like 30 miles away, and it's not even worth it in gas at that point. But whatever. It could be worse. I grew up way worse when I was a kid. I had my dad was a complete drunk. There was never any food in the house. My mom was I think she was a drug addict, but she abandoned me with my dad for like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 or 7 years, and then just like came back into my life, and then not really into my life. I had made a New Year's resolution to call her every day, and then just to like try to just keep the try to keep the let me see, that the relationship going with us. And I guess she got married, and like she literally ghosted me for as long as she's been, I guess, married to her new guy, and that's it. So I just kind of like I just like lost touch and said, okay, like what am I doing here? What the hell am I doing here? Why am I trying if she's not? What am I doing? What's going on here? Whoa, like, what are we doing? So I just kind of like gave up on that. It sucks too, because you know it's my only mom, but I'm just like, okay, I mean, I guess as long as she's happy. One of those things, you just gotta kind of cut your losses at that point. But hey, I mean, at least I tried. At least I can look at myself in the mirror and say, hey, I tried, but I can't force her to like want to talk to me. So I just like, whatever. Didn't mean to get deep or anything. I don't even know how we got so sidetracked. We're just talking off of what's going on in the world, and I'm playing WoW, so I mean, let me see here. I'm playing WoW, so this is like my it's like playing solitaire. You know how you're just like just chatting and you're playing solitaire, or you're playing like little wannabe chess online or something like that. so you don't really have to pay attention that much. Yup. My sister did more parenting than my actual parents. And I couldn't really like talk to my dad or anything, because anything, you know, he was abusive drug addict or abusive drunk, so anything that I said would be used against me. I used to wait. Okay, check this out. This is how I would come home. I knew my dad would go to work early, so I would wait till like 9 or 10 o'clock at night to sneak into my house where I knew he was asleep, so that I didn't have to hear any like yelling from him, or like have the chance of getting abused that night. So I would wait till the very end of the night, close to like 9 or 10 o'clock, because I knew he'd go to sleep early because he has to wake up at 5 in the morning, just so that I would not have to deal with him. So I would be out at 9 or 10 at night, at like around 8 or 9 years old, growing up around 8 or 9 years old, just riding my bike at night. And yeah, just so that I wouldn't have to deal with him, because I didn't know if he was going to be in his abusive drunk mood that day or not. So I would literally wait for him to fall asleep from the drinking, because he had to wake up early the next day, and then yeah, I would that's how I lived my life for years. I lived like that. To me, like, oh my god. Let me tell you another sad story. I'll tell you another sad story. Check this out. Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember my teacher called me out one day and said, "Hey, why don't you ever like, you know, go out for any sports, or go out like, or like do any like after school activities or anything? Like, why don't you ever like do all that?" And I looked at him and I said, "Who would come to support me? I would be by myself." I did that before, and I would look at all the parents that would come for the other kids and literally be all there, and I'm all, you know what? How that made me feel? I didn't want to be like that anymore. I didn't want to go looking around to see if my parents were actually going to show up to my recital, or to show up to the sport that I tried out to, you know, when I played baseball. No one ever came. No one. So why would I do that to myself? You know what was the worst part of the whole thing? Was that after everything was said and done, and I was like, I had made friends doing what they were, you know, playing baseball or doing little choir stuff like that, I would see all their parents, every kid there seemed like they had a parent or something like that, and it just made me feel like, just like I didn't belong there, because I didn't have any parents. I mean, I did, but I didn't, and I never wanted to tell them the truth, like, "Oh, where's your parents at?" You know how embarrassing that shit is? Like, I didn't want to deal with that shit. So yeah, I just coped. That was my way of coping, like not having any expectations, and not having people have any expectations of me. It just made our lives that much easier. But yeah, that was just one of those things where I was just like, yeah, nah, I don't want to do that to myself. I've already done that to myself. Why would I want to keep reliving that pain where my parents won't show up, and you just you see your peers with all their parents, and you just feel like a fucking outcast because, well, they actually have parents that are showing up to their shit. I think I realized that during like my first or second open house thing, where like you're supposed to bring your parents to like your classroom and show them what you're doing and stuff. And I remember one of the, "Oh, where's your parents at?" And I was like, "Oh, they didn't come." And then it was just kind of quiet and awkward after that. And I was like, yeah, I'm just like thinking as a kid when I'm like, that was like when I was in 3rd grade or in 2nd grade. So what, maybe 10 or 11 years old. You know, when your brain is still developing, you're like, oh, I don't belong here. I don't have parents. I mean, I have parents, but yeah. That's how it kind of was, one of those things. How to cope with that shit fast. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's... I'm sure people have it worse than me, but I still have it worse than others too.
Inventory is full.
But I'm sure people like you had it, you kind of had it the same way I had it growing up. So, you know, it's always nice to have a peer that understands you. Because if you try to tell these problems to someone that had a decent upbringing, they couldn't understand you. They wouldn't understand you. So it's just like it'll fall down on deaf ears because they don't know how to react to something like that because they had a family growing up. They've had parents, both their parents and whatnot. Oh wow, he's immune to shadow damage. Huh? That sucks. So you can't really talk to people about it. That many people about it. Because they wouldn't understand. Oh my god! Good luck for that ring, you guys. Good luck for that. I know I'm not gonna win it. If I win it, it's gonna be a miracle. If I win it, I'll destroy this to get it. I need that glowing shard anyway, so I can destroy it.
Inventory is full.
Oh my god. I don't need the soul shard. I don't need the lesser healing potion. I'll try. Oh yeah, I won it! Thank you all, I love you! Oh my god, that's so great. I can't believe I won that ring. Wow. I can't believe I won that ring. There's no way. There is no way. Stay safe, GG. No way. I won that ring. I can't even believe that, bro. No way. Well, that was so worth it. I don't need the 3 agility, 1 stamina. Yeah. Wow. That is so cool. Yeah, GG. G to the G. Let's see here. I'll put that in the auction house. I'll put that maybe in the auction house too. I'll put some of this stuff in the auction house. Damn, bro. Let me put all my quest stuff that I'm gonna turn in. God, that's a lot of walking. Got a lot of walking to do now. Where do you turn that in at? Okay. And my bags are so full of garbage. That is crazy. I won that ring. No way. I can't believe that. So happy. Alright, we're gonna send that away. We're gonna send that away. We're gonna send that away. We're gonna send that. Actually, you know what? Let's keep that. We gotta go learn some smelting. If we could smelt some bronze and then send it, and then as we're smelting bronze, we can level up our mining skill. We're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Let's see, how much is that gonna sell for? A hunting tunic. No one's selling a hunting tunic. Alright, let's put it up for 19 and 29.99. And then, is anyone selling this for anything? Prospectors rules for 35 silver. Let's do 18 and 29.88. And then, is anyone selling any war knife of strength for 30 silver? We can beat that. 27.88. It's not bad. It's not bad. Right? Alright. Damn! I can't believe I got that written away. So happy, you guys. So happy. Alright, so we're gonna send this away. Send that to Dark Touch. We're gonna send that and 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 that to my herbalist. What's my herbalist name? Oh, Frozen Karen. Okay, yeah, there you go. All right, let's go. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a quest item right there that needs to be turned in, and that's a quest item that needs to be turned in. God, that's too much. All right. Let's see what else we got, brother. We gotta go work on our smelting, I think. We definitely gotta herbalism too. There's an actually, yeah. Let's go do the herbalism skill up. Cause where are we at? We're at 134. So yeah, we do need to learn the new increment of harvesting herbs. I think this is right here. There it is.
Relax.
Relax.
How you-
Just let go. How you doing, man? All right. Chick-fil-A loves the gays. What the hell? What does that mean? Besides WoW, let me see here. Lately just WoW, but let me see here. There was a game I was wanting to replay, I should say. Well, I really never finished it. It's a shooting game. Hold on, let me launch my Steam. I kind of wanted to replay Witcher 3 again. Let's see here, library. Far Cry 5. Every so often I'll get the need to want to play Skyrim. I been playing a little bit of Oblivion Remastered. I own that, so I'm like I kind of want to replay that and finish the game. I do like Morrowind as well. Every so often I'll dabble in Halo. Probably stick between Halo 1, 2, and 3, the first 3. And then I'll play some Resident Evil 4 every once in a while. I've been, again, wanting to replay The Witcher. And then I've recently bought... I play a lot of Doom 64, the Reloaded version, wherever that's at, right here. Doom Reloaded. I bought... I thought I had this other Doom. Oh, was it not Final Doom? The hell? I thought I had a recent Doom, but I don't see it on my, what's it called? Yeah, there it was like forgot what Doom it was, but I thought I recently bought it. Haven't played Duke Nukem in a while. I used to play a lot of Duke Nukem back in the day. But yeah, I mean, oh, I recently played some Borderlands 2. Last time it looks like I played it back in May 21st. Actually, let's check. That one was played back in March 22nd. That was played in May 6th. That was played May 13th. April 18th. Chrono Trigger. November 29th, 2025. My God. I think I got to a certain place and I couldn't beat it. And then I was supposed to re-beat Final Fantasy. I got to the very last boss and I couldn't beat it. So I kind of have to grind to beat that. Where's my downloads at? I thought I had a... Huh. I remember I like bought a... Was it this one? Okay, then it's... This one was, I guess, the Doom that I bought. I haven't beat that one yet. So it was that Doom. It's just ready to go. Doom the Dark Ages, yeah. I'm still on this one. I haven't even beat that one yet. But yeah, Far Cry 5 is pretty fun. It's like a big old cult gathering, and you're like a rookie officer, and yeah, you're at the outskirts of Montana, and everyone's you're kind of like closed off to the world, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's a good game. But yeah, those were like the games that I was playing. But let me show you my World of Warcraft characters. The reason why I'm like so stuck on WoW. Let me show you how many characters I have real quick. So, alright, we'll start up there. Actually, it'll be easier if I just show you. I have 25 characters on this hardcore server right now. I have 14 characters on this hardcore server. So I have, what, 39 characters in all? There's only, what, like 5 or 6 playable classes? So, yeah. Elden Ring, yeah. I've heard about that game, and I was like, I couldn't. I hate playing a new game when I'm still paying for a subscription of WoW. So it's like, it's one of those things, you know, where I'm like, I'm trying. I don't even know what I'm trying to do when I play. I just have a lot of fun playing WoW. You know, it's one of those games where I can just veg out and not really care and just play the game. But yeah, I have a lot of those characters, as you can see. But if you're ever down to play WoW with me, I'm always down to help people. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go AFK, but I'll be in chatting on my phone. Okay, I'm back. See, the problem with WoW is there's always something to do. The more characters you make, the more you have to do. And with all these characters that I have, I mean, look at all these characters. Look at them all. Look at them all. Look at them all. Level 60, level 59, 59, 57. 60 is the max level. But yeah. This game was made to be enjoyed with more than one person. Which you will have guildies. That'll be like the first people that you usually connect with. They'll offer to like, hey, you want to join a guild, and then you'll have a little chat within your chat box. That's a green chat. That's for your guild, and then you just talk to them, and then you guys can run like dungeons together and stuff like that. But like, you know, getting started, I can get you started. You can get to like level 10, and then you can make your final decision if you want to actually go through with it. The only thing is, you're paying a subscription. So that's up to you. But it's not a bad game. Like once you get going, it's not a bad game. All right, let's go back. I need to turn in some quests on this character. I just finished a dungeon. I need to get some quests turned in. And I need to learn some stuff. This character is in mining and herbalism. He's like a farmer. The reason why he's an herbalist and a farmer, or herbalist and a miner, is because eventually he'll get a free mount, which other people have to spend like 100 gold on their mount. This character gets one for free. That's like huge. Very, very huge. How much does silver ore cost? I could do smelting later. I need to go turn in some quests. Turn in that quest, turn in that quest, turn in that quest. Oh my god, there's so much to do. Get some shoulders that actually have some stats? Okay. Yeah, just let me know, brother. And then, if you ever do, we'll start you off on the non-hardcore server, unless you want to start off on hard mode. Because if you die, you lose your character. You have to start back from level 1. So it's easier to like play on another server, which I have the means on other servers right here. I can get you started, like on these ones right here. Yeah. I can totally get you started on these servers. Where if you die once, you could die as many times as you want, and you could get resurrected on this game. This hardcore feature was implemented later on, where if you die, that's it. You have to restart your whole character over from one death. So the stakes are really, really high. It does get a little. It's like feeling like gambling, of course, because you technically are gambling with your life every day. And all it takes is like stuff to happen, where one bad pull happens and people freak out, they get scared, and they start running, and people are not in voice chat communicating, and yeah, it can lead to pretty bad situations. Oh god, it's been a while since I've been put in a situation like that. It totally has been. But I've been there before. It's been a while. Looking for 1 DPS RFC. I might run another dungeon real quick on my other character right here. Assuming they don't fill it. yes. RFC dungeons. DPS, look, there it is. On my way. I just didn't want to walk that short way back. I can instantly get teleported over here. Axe of Ogremar. Let's craft it the one I got. Alright, let's go run this little group real quick. Get this out of the way. Alright, let's go, you guys. RFC, here we go. So this is like a lower level character that I have. He's only level 16. He's a warrior. The other character I was playing... Oh! Fell to their death! Level 60! Oh my god! GG. 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 A max level just died right now. Because he died from falling damage of all things. Fall damage can kill you. If you fall from a high enough area, you can die. And a max level just lost their character like that. That's a lot of playtime right there. That's at least like 5 days. That's 5 like 24-hour day increments. Of course you can't stay up for that amount of time in one sitting. So you kind of spread it out over probably like 2 weeks maybe. Maybe, yeah. Unless you have like no life whatsoever and you're able to play like that, but normally people don't have that amount of time. That sucks. Everyone at? Oh, okay. I'll be at the entrance. Don't boot me. Yep, rip, pretty much. Don't boot me. I'm gonna log to another character for a bit while we wait. Okay, good. They're not gonna boot me. I don't want to lose all that time just waiting for like 5 or 10 minutes for people to show up. I have other things to do with my other characters. At least I can get on this character's flight path to the place I need to get to start turning in quests. Because that's how much there is to do. You gotta min-max your time so that you're not just waiting around. Okay, because yeah, there's a lot there's a lot of potential of waiting around if you don't know how to play the game and you're just waiting, wasting time. If you have other characters like I do, you can log on to the other characters, start doing all this extra stuff. Because like right now, look at, I'm traveling right now. I can't do anything on this character. I have to wait until this character lands. Oh yeah, and by the way, you have to unlock these flight points where you can travel, because normally you have to walk everywhere, bro. You have, like, all this place you see that I'm flying over, this is all place terrain for the most part that you can walk. Like, see, there's paths and stuff. There's all these areas you could walk to and whatnot. And then there's like enemies. See, there's right there, level 16 enemy right there. That was back when you're like maybe level 15 or 16 and you're doing those areas. There's all these enemies around. And then there's all these areas where you can go do like mining and pick flowers and shit like that. Oh, look at that. Bruiseweed, Briarthorn. What about that? What's that over there? Mage Royal. Those are all potential level ups for my professions right there. But yeah. I just can't believe a max level character just lost their character like that from fall damage of all things. They didn't even get taken down by an enemy. They literally lost from fall damage. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, look at all that stuff I have to turn in. It's crazy. We're gonna go this way and turn in like a couple of quests. And then we're gonna probably fly back here. Because we gotta turn in that quest. We have to pick up that one too. I don't know. I may run it again just to do that quest. Because it still gives a little bit of experience. And I do like, you know what? I might do that. Because that dungeon does offer mining and herbs and whatnot. So I might want to just get that out of the way. And I'll actually have room to carry stuff. But yeah, Max character lost their their character from fall damage of all things. It happens. It does happen. It could have been a new guy that just recently started playing. He got to his max level and he was just unaware of this place where he could just die like that. It does happen.
Yo.
Time is money, friend. Be good.
Smart drinks. All right.
What's up?
Now we're gonna go over here. Yeah.
Talk to me.
I'm gonna log back to my other character real quick. Because it's like log out instantly when you're in a flight path. And let me log on to my warrior to let them know I'm still part of the group. I'll be right back. See, I wanted them to know that I'm doing like little increments. I still want to run that dungeon, but they're still like 5 minutes away. Maybe 10 minutes away. I'm hoping they're only 5 minutes away. But yeah, no, I'm gonna log over to this character and start turning in these quests right here that I need to walk to. And then after that, go back onto that flight path and fly over here, turn in these quests. Again, this is stuff where it's mundane. You have to do it when you get those quests done, but they're located all over the place. So once you complete them, it doesn't mean that you're technically finished. You still got to travel to the person that gave you the quest. There's a couple of add-ons that I would also recommend you to download, since if you happen to start playing as a newbie. First, you'll want to download this thing called Curse Forge, and then I use a couple of add-ons. Questy is definitely one that you want to use, because it'll actually show you on your mini map where your quests are, and it'll show you on your map where to go complete your quests and whatnot. Because without it, I mean, it's just going to take a lot longer, and you're going to do more reading and whatnot. There's also like a certain add-on you could download where it like narrates, so it basically like reads it off to you. And it's like AI voices, but it's like AI World of Warcraft voices. So it's like if you hear a dwarf talking, it'll kind of sound like a dwarf. If you hear an orc talking, it'll kind of sound like an orc. If you hear like a human talking, it'll sound like a human. So it's pretty cool. It does kind of like get more in depth, or not. I don't know. Just like if for a first timer, if I was playing, I would love to have had that like narrations for the quests. And then after a while, once you've done the quests that many times and you're replaying the game, you could just skip it and just like, you know, I've already heard it. I know the gist of it. The glowing shard. Alright, we're gonna go talk to this person, complete that quest, and then it's gonna tell us, bruiseweed. We gotta go get that bruiseweed too. There's king's blood inside.
The winds guide you. Walk with the Earth Mother.
Walk with the Earth Mother. Copper vein right there. Let's go get that. We're gonna get that, mine those minerals, and then we're gonna turn around and go pick some flowers. This is like the professions part. There's these little things that spawn all over the map, and then once you mine them, they disappear. They'll spawn somewhere else, and then you just find it again if you happen to like stumble upon it. Because there's other people that mine too, but not everyone's a miner. So like, yeah, you could totally go. Now I'm gonna go pick a flower right now. I just mined some minerals, and I'll look at there's a flower right there. These flowers, okay, so the minerals can be crafted to make bombs, armors, and stuff like that. Then you got these herbs, which craft potions and stuff like that. So, you know, everything has a purpose. You can kill enemies, and then they'll drop cloth. Cloth can be used to like make armors, like cloth armor, of course, like the very, very light armor. Or they can be used to make bandages and shit. So like, again, everything you pick up, like if I killed this, he might drop some meat. There's cooking on this game, where you can cook for your character and give them a buff for like 15 minutes. It's called well fed. You'll get 4 extra stamina and 4 spirit. And then what does stamina and spirit do? Stamina increases your health points. Spirit increases health and mana regeneration rates. So again, everything has a purpose on this game. The more you delve into it, it's like just a big rabbit hole of, especially if you're like your new character. You're finding out all this new stuff. Like it's real, it's big, it's a lot. And then right here, look at this is nearby mineral veins will appear on the mini map. Only one type of thing can be tracked at a time. So right now I'm tracking minerals, but I can also track flowers, and then it'll show me on the minimap, oh, that's like located inside because it's grayed out. Doesn't necessarily mean you can't mine it. It just means that you're not on the same plane of it. Like you're not on this, like you got to go delve a little, but it's there where you're at. But when it's grayed out, it's just saying, oh, it's somewhere located near you.
Greetings.
Greetings. So, alright, let me log out. Let them know that I'm still interested. They might be ready. Oh, I got removed. No. Slash who? What's it called? Rage fire. I guess I guess they were taking too long, and yeah, they stopped. That sucks. Because the people that were... I could probably change if they need me. Yeah, there's that person that was... They never actually went. Ah, look at them, they're still... Okay. I'm at the entrance. Alright. The same people, they like, I guess they disbanded, people were taking too long or something. That's the only reason why I could think of why they disbanded the group. But I got back into the group, so yeah. Now I'm gonna walk with this character. Because like I said, there's just so much to do on this game where like, yeah. Once you start playing the game a lot, then you're like, okay, I got my spot for this. And then you just communicate with your team and say, hey, I'm going to go do a couple of things while you guys are getting ready, because I'm already ready. The worst thing you can do is be ready and just wait and not do anything. That's like literally the worst thing you can do on this game. See, look at this. I'm going to go mine some herbs right now, too, on the way back. There's always something to gather. There's always something to kill. There's always something to cook. There's always something to craft. There's always something to turn in. There's always something to go and gather. There's always a quest to get. I never got that quest. I need to get that fucking quest too. What's this mage? No, I'm not. That's too low level shit. I don't want that. It's a waste of my time. So yeah. That's why I like this game. And it's a lot funner with more people. The more people you have to play with, the better the game is. There's groups. There's 5-man groups, and then there's 2-man groups. There's 3-man groups, 4-man groups, and then there's up to 10-man groups, and then there's up all the way up to 40-man groups. 40 people doing a raid. Imagine that, dude. Imagine 40 people syncing up. Everyone has their own individual lives, and everyone has like obligations and stuff, but they manage to take time to sync together to go do a raid. Like, that's pretty cool. Things like that are pretty fun. I told my viewers if I ever become a full-time YouTube streamer where I'm able to monetize off of it, I'll go back to raiding. Until then, I'm not gonna raid. Because raiding to me, it in my opinion, takes a lot of time. And if you don't have that much time, what's the point? There's still a lot of the... There's still about like 80% of the game that you can still play and have fun with, where you don't need 40 people to play. Maybe 90% of the game. There's like 10% of the game is raids. Thunder Bluff. Log back over just to make sure that they don't boot me. I guess I lost my spot. They're still waiting for people. That's what I don't like. They booted me for somebody else, but I'm literally right here. Yeah, sorry. All right. I mean, it sucks because they're still waiting right there. So I don't get it. That's fine. Game's too big for me to get mad about. I mean, it would have been nice for them to already be on their way, but they were literally still waiting for somebody. I'm like, okay. I'm literally right there. You guys are going to continue to wait. That's on you guys. Let's see what we got here. Those quests, I don't need to do those. But yes, I do need to turn all this crap in right here. Look at all this stuff. I got to turn that in, turn that in, turn that in. All over that city. And then I still have to travel to this city. Go to the decrepit ferry. Jesus. Border crossings. I don't need to do that quest. Okay, we're gonna... You know what? Let's abandon that one. And then we'll abandon that one. That should What quest is that? Oh, it's a warlock quest. Bring at Camp Tradro. Okay, this place over here. Oh, okay. I was wondering where that. Dogram's Captivity, Love Gift, The Binding. So I have all that. Damn. See, that's what I mean. So much to do. So much to do. I think the reset's gonna happen for all the dungeons in about 30 minutes anyways. So there'll be fresh dungeons being ran. That's totally fine. I'm gonna go get my new weapon, my new staff. Oh my god, it's gonna be so great. Turn in all that stuff. Oh my god, I gotta turn in that one too. Holy crap, there's a lot. That's what I mean, man. This game is huge. I gotta mail that off. Mail that off. Mail that off. Not worth to have one piece of that. Also cleaning up my backpacks and my bags and stuff. Gotta do all that too. There's always something to do. Let's look at my gear. We got a white item, no stats, but it does give you a little bit of armor. That gives me stats. That gives me stats. If it's green, that means it's like it's not. Let me see what it's called. Uncommon, and then that's called rare. Blues are rare, and then there's something above a blue called it's a purple. Those are unique, and then over the purple is orange. Oranges are like legendary items. So it starts green is uncommon, blue is rare, purple is unique, and orange is legendary, if I'm not mistaken. Orange is obviously the best color of item you can get. It's like that in a lot of games. I think it's like that in Borderlands. It goes I think it goes green, then blue, yeah, and then purple, and then orange. Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, what is it you want, stranger? I have little time for foolishness. Be careful what you search for, stranger.
Forsaken aid. Leaders of the Fang, get my new staff. Thank you.
What brings you here? May the eternal sun shine.
I can also get a sword if I wanted to. Nah. We're gonna get this staff. Get all those beautiful stats. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're set for a while now. We are set for a while.
Well,
Now we're gonna get this. Get my new shoulders that actually have stats on it. Oh my god, look at that beauty. Oh, so beautiful. And then I won that ring. So good. Oh my god, that ring is gonna carry me for a while. I have some pretty decent gear when I think about it. So yeah. Pagan shoes of the... Oh, I might see if I can make myself those spider silk boots. Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna go over here, turn 2 quests, and it looks like, wow, okay. Damn. Again, there's always somewhere to walk. That one I don't need to turn in. It's not even worth it because it doesn't even offer any experience. The follow-up does, but I can't even do that follow-up quest yet. It's too high level for me. So I'm not gonna waste my time. So after I'm done getting that, I'm gonna walk back over here, take another flight. See, that's the thing too. I'm not even wasting time because I know exactly where to go. If you're new, you're gonna be walking you're gonna be walking around for a little bit until you find out where you need to go. And this is just one of the factions. This is the Horde faction. There's a totally other faction called the Alliance, and they have different places where you have to walk to and whatnot. So yeah, game can be a little overwhelming as well too. Yeah, mine's red. But it does make for a fun game because you have more places to explore and whatnot. So yeah, look at, they have a little elevator. If you fall down here, you could lose your character. GG, that's it. You can die. You have to start back over from level 1. And let me see. Let's see how much playtime I have on this character already. /played. I've been playing this character for 22 hours, 23 minutes, and 18 seconds. So I would lose all that playtime. Of course, you can't. You could play that all in a day if you pull like an all-nighter, but most people don't have that time. You have a job. I have a job. I can't do that. Even though I'm working part-time, I still can't do that. Oh yeah. See, now I'm smelting my minerals into bars. This game is a chore. People only play it because of habit. Someone just typed that for everyone to read. It's called addiction. someone just called it addiction. They're not wrong. Both of those statements aren't wrong. There's a lot of truth to some of those statements. So yeah. So then, yeah, after you've mined all your like minerals and stuff, yeah, you're still not done. You have to bring it to one of these places like a forge, and then you got to smelt it into iron bars. You can't just smelt anywhere. It'll say that requires a forge. See, once you're next to a forge, it'll be white, and then you can go ahead and start forging. If you're not, look at, I'll get away, and then I'll try to smelt. Requires a forge. It just comes up in red text. So once you're close enough, you can start crafting. Just like in Skyrim, like if you have these materials to make items, unless you're next to a forge, you can't craft it. That's out of nothing. You have to have the materials close. So here's a forge right here. So yeah, they make you do things. When I'm crafting these bronze bars, I'm gonna go AFK for a second, and there's like a watermelon I'm gonna go put in my refrigerator to start chilling, and then I'm gonna cut into it a little bit later, and then hope for the best that I picked out a good watermelon. Dude, these watermelons that I bought, they were selling them for $4. And they're called like small watermelons, but they're not small. They're like, cause you've seen a personal size watermelon. Those are for like $4 to $5. These ones are like twice as big as a personal watermelon, or maybe 3 times as big, and they were only selling for $4. So yeah, I like watermelon. So I just hope that I picked out good ones. If I picked out good ones, I'm gonna go back and buy some more, cause I'm gonna be getting my food stamps pretty soon. Every month. Alright, I'll be back. Yeah, I had a lot of Taco Bell yesterday. So today's gonna be a recovery day. I'm just gonna eat like Whole Foods and yeah, exercise a little bit later today. Yesterday was my day where I'm like, you know what? I've been eating a bunch of potatoes, and eggs and onions, and I want a little something different. So I had a bunch of Taco Bell. I wonder if I'm sitting next stuff too. That's sent to level 24 just died, lost their character, just like that. And then we got this. Where's that going? Shit, I have too many characters. Dark Touch. Yeah, that's another problem you can have when you have so many characters. You can forget which ones that you need to send stuff to.
What brings you here? Farewell.
Greetings. Ancestors want to hear you.
Okay. Now that we're all done with this, we can go to... Where can we go? Okay, we gotta go over there and turn in that quest. So some more flight. And remember, this is because I know where to go. I'm not wasting any time at all. To the point where I was logging over different characters to try to get one character to do a dungeon and then find out that they replaced me even though they weren't ready.
Here.
Come on now. Just replace me when everyone's there. Because I can log over just like I did and be ready, and then now you're still waiting on somebody. But that person that logged out is now ready to go. And you guys are still ready. Or not ready. Oh, God. I might be going to bed pretty soon. I did let out a yawn. And I only slept about 4 hours. So I do kind of want to sleep a little bit more because I plan to do a little workout later. Exit Steam. Exit Curse. How long have I been streaming for? Almost 3 hours. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Maybe after this, after I turn this in, I'll go log into another couple of characters to check their mail. Then after that, I'll probably be taking a little break, going to bed. I am off all day today, so I could play a little bit later. I got a couple of errands to run, but that's it.
Strength and honor.
Level up. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'll do that. So now it's 0.8 seconds to cast. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty fast. Less than a second to cast that spell.
Well,
I'll probably
Well
just
met.
leave it at that. That's all. That's near instant. You can make it instant if you put alt, but I'm not gonna do that. Wrong place. The end's over here. I want my character. Dobrun's captivity. Log out. Alright. Let me go check my characters. Items that I mailed to them. There we go. Let's take those items. Perfect.
Strength and honor.
Put that away, put that away. Alright. Done. Go down this character, because I know I sent this character some stuff. Go ahead and check his mail. See what I mean? This is, again, I'm not wasting any time. This is just stuff that problems, I guess, that I created for my characters.
well met.
So, and then you don't want to wait too long and never log on to the character, because any mail that you sent it, they will eventually, like, I think it'll just self-delete or it'll send it back to you. So and then you have to pay a little bit of copper to send it. It's like for postage.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
One more character I need to go on to. Actually, after this, maybe I'll craft those boots for my warlock. Alright.
target.
Let's see here. Ooh. Let's see what we got. This is the wrong character. My bad. Alright, let's go to my higher level character. I think that's the person that can craft items. Yeah, I'm trying to craft some boots, so I just want to see if I can make them. They're called spider silk boots. I think I have everything. The spider silk. How much does spider silk cost? Let's see if I can get those pearls from one of my other characters. This person has it, I think.
What can I help you with?
Yes, he does. He has two of them right there. Not doing anything. Just taking up space and not doing anything. Send that to my dad. Now I need some leather. I think this person has it.
How?
4 pieces. There's 1. There's 3. There's 2 back. Now I'm going to craft some boots with all this stuff that I have. See, that's why you have multiple characters, because they have access to other items and whatnot that one character will not have access to. So now I go to this character and I should have everything all at once, and I just have to craft it after that.
It's too far away.
There they are. I can craft them. I'm going to craft those boots. Let's see here. 4 to stamina, 4 to intellect, 7 to spirit. That's a lot of stats. And I'm going to go ahead and enchant them afterwards so that they're able to be used for a longer period of time. Wow! A level 50 just fell to their death. GG. He's dead too now. Wow.
What are you looking for?
That's crazy. Boost lesser stamina. Yeah, it's still gonna be really good. Actually, maybe I'll send those to my other character instead of my warlock. My warlock's already high. You know what? I'm gonna send him to my priest. Oh, I think my priest is not even wearing any good boots. Yeah, my priest definitely. Dark touch. And that's like level 20, so that's right exactly when my priest can use them. That's so cool. My priest has some boots, but they're just for minor speed increase. I might keep them both. Damn, that's huge right there. That's a big upgrade for my priest. Alright, you guys. That's it for today for me. Well, not today. That's it for me for right now. I did wake up really early and I only had about 4 hours of sleep, so I'm going to go back to sleep. And I'll probably come back on a little bit later. But yes, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And I do appreciate you guys. You guys have a good one. GG.